Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, going to be looking at Numa Player. But first, we'll kick off today with a new track by Papa Tom Carrera. Let's just get into it right now and do it, yeah.
When you come home, yeah, I'll wait by the fire. I look in your eyes again and see your desire. I got this feeling for you I can't deny. My arms reaching all around while I stare in your eyes. You know what I see when you look back at me. Bright shining light, I see fireworks. Whenever I'm gone, I'm still thinking of you and counting the days till my travels are through. 'Cause we're alone, babe, I just look at your smile and holding your hand close just once in a while. You know what I see when you look back at me. Bright shining light, I see fireworks. Look at the sky and tell me, what do you see? I see your love, babe, shining right back at me. You know what I see when you look back at me. Bright shining light, I see fireworks. Now that we're old and our children are grown, I still think of you when I'm hurrying home. I know that you'll be standing right by my side, and look in my eyes, see my desire.
Papa Tom Carrera. Yeah, hello. I hope you're all doing well. This is How to App on iOS. My name is Jade, and you're going to spend a little bit of time with me this morning looking at a new app like normal. What do we do on this show? That's what we do. Look at apps. Music, creativity, health, mental health and well-being, all this kind of stuff. Sometimes there's a live performance on the weekend. There wasn't yesterday because things happen. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing good. Let's say hello, people, in the chat, and then we'll get into it, shall we indeed? Hello to Vogon. Good to see you. Pete Johns is parenting. Thomas Christ, hello to you. Jerry Gomes, Gary Hubbs, hello. JDL, what's going on? And who else have I missed? Poiter, Russ, what's going on? And Poiter, and Ed B. Metal, good to see you. Sai, always effing good to see you as well. Deep gravity. Deep gravity. Yeah, what's going on, Cam? And so have I missed anyone? Fam, good to see you. Gregory O'Sullivan, hello. Have I got most of you? I think I got most of you. I'm right near the end of the list. Cool bananas. Kim Harden-Hudson, I hope you're well as well. Mars Capone, I have to apologize to all my Patreons yesterday because I was unable to do a show. I'm still not well. I can't move my shoulders properly. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I'm lucky to have a voice. So my voice is ruined. I've got pimples everywhere. I can't move my arms, my shoulders properly, and I've got body aches, and I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not well. But we'll soldier through and get through this stuff today. Boom, shakalaka. What are we looking at? Price drops. Can we do them? My sound effects aren't working today for some reason. I've got to reboot my computer or something. Who cares? It's all good. So stunning today. I'll have to say stunning each time. Audio Evolution Mobile Studio. Still haven't done a show on it because I haven't. There's just only so much time in the day. But it is a recording studio, a DAW. So it is down from $12.99 to $10.99. It does have in-app purchases. It is cool. I have used it to make some stuff. Planning on doing a show where I make a song using it. But, you know, there's only so much time in the day, in the world. Neon is on sale for $12.99. From $12.99 to $8.99. Harmonic Exciter $6.99 to $5.99. TalkWorks $7.99 to $5.99. Blease has a bunch of apps on sale as well. Saturator, they're all $3.99, $2.99. Saturator, Chorus, Reverb, Phaser, Flanger, Shimmer. Delay, most of those I've covered. There's a few Nembrini apps on sale, so there's a bunch of things on sale. Oh man, Chompler is on sale as well. Is there anything over the page? There's some more Nembrini apps over here, so they're all like $1.99, I think. And Pure Piano is still half price for all of this month. All of this month, half price, which we looked at last week, and stuff. What I'm going to do now is mention what we've got coming up this week on the show. So there's some things, most of the shows are listed, but they're subject to change. Subject to change. There's always a subject to change, except this will not be subject to change at all. This is happening on Friday, my time. Thursday, your time. Yes, Ingo. Stunning orchestral music. Black Covers will be on the show, sponsored by DistroKid. Look, that's the first time I've seen black covers. Look, that's black covers. You know how you have an image of somebody's, what they look like in the chat? In the chat. Painkillers are a wonderful thing. You have an image of what someone looks like, and then they never look like what you think. But it's very exciting. We're going to have black covers on the show, and we're going to find out exactly how he makes all of his amazing music, yeah? Also, what's happening this week? Well, I don't know if you know about this, but there's this little event that's happening this week. And this week, I'm going to tell you exactly what the fuck went down. Forget the other shows where everybody's all nice and namby-pamby about what went down. I'm going to give you the what the fuck went down, and we're going to be absolutely shredding Apple. There's going to be no niceties. This is going to be sarcasm, comedy, ridiculousness. We're going to look at what they wore. We're going to look at how many multicultural people they had. We're going to pick out the people who showed off the new things that weren't real, right? Because I'm sure half of Apple's staff are just computer images that were made from Google. Right? They're not real people, folks. That's what we're going to do on this show. So join me for the Apple event, what went down. It's going to be a little bit funny. And then after that will be Pete's look at it, which will be a little bit more serious, where you can all sit there and talk about the things you can't afford. But I'm going to take the piss out of it. That's what I think is a better way to look at it. So join me for that. And yeah, that's a little bit of housekeeping there. Now, before I jump in, I need to stay on this website, on Safari, and do a little search for Numa Player, because that's what we're looking at today, folks. Numa Player. Yeah, none of this namby-pamby shit. So, Numa Player, where is their website? See, now I can't find it. Numa Player, is that it? It's I can't think of what the Studiologic is what they're called. So I think I'll have to do Studio. I should have done this before, but I'm running really late for the show today, guys. Sorry. Took a lot to get out of bed. Studiologic Numa Player. Hopefully I'll find their website. Here it is, Numa. So this particular app today that we're looking at is available across. That's not what I wanted. This is their website. Products. So this particular app we're looking at today is available on iOS. It is available on Mac, and it is available on PC. So that's really cool. Yeah. If we click on this is their website. So great quality, real cross-platform sounds. So if you've got a Mac, if you've got a iPad or iPhone, or you've got a PC, you can use this on all of them. And guess what? It's free. Free. That's cool, isn't it? So we'll jump in and have a look at it. It's just dropped, this app. It is absolutely 100% free. No. Hello, Patrick. Good to see you. No hidden costs, no hidden agendas or anything like that. It is absolutely free. So shall we jump in here? Shall we start play and play something? good fun. So just running Euclidean and a few instances of it. We can clear this out now and get down to business and look at what's inside it. What do? You've got nothing to lose with this app. Absolutely. You can download it. If you don't like it, throw it away. In this case, apps can be Pokemon. You can collect it and throw it away. But, I'm sure you'll find something really interesting here to use it for. So it can be used as a standalone, and it can be used as an AUv3, inter-app audio, all that stuff. And as I said, if you're using a Mac or a PC, you can use it in your favorite DAWs. So shall we bring it in as a AUv3? Oh, man. Oh. Oh man, I wish I could get my fingers to work today. Right, hit the right note, hit the right letters. We'll try again. There we go, the right letters this time. Numa Player. Wow, I can't even see the keyboard. So this is what it looks like. Let me move this microphone out of my way. Move it there so I can see what's going on. And we'll attach a keyboard to this. I'll attach my Arturia to this. Now, you'll notice straight off there's a lovely little picture. So with each instrument, you get a lovely little image of what you are playing. Hello, Ashley. Good to see you. And if you're wondering where the volumes are, the volumes are over here to the side. So you've got these 4 instruments. They're 4 like selections of instruments. Hello, Sith Vazquez. I hope you're doing well. And within these instruments, there's a drop box, a little drop down, and you've got various styles of pianos or within each pack. The volume is here. So you'll see, here's your volume for each one. And you can have all 4 of these playing at the same time. You can split them. There you go. So we've got acoustic pianos, and within here there is a Model F, upright, a grand. So you've got a bunch of instruments in there. We'll click down to the second one and show you. Electric pianos. So you've got a whole lot of options within here as well. And we click out of that. And we also have keys, which you've got a harpsichord, vibes, marimba, Calesta. You've got a whole lot of stuff in here to play with. And then lastly, you've got some strings and pads. So you've got string ensembles, string selection, cellos. Pretty damn nice for free, yeah? So if you're definitely using GarageBand or something like that, want to break away from the sounds that you're using in there, this is free. And you're going to get some really nice sounds. Shall we start over here with these string sounds? So we'll just bring up the volume. And we are on string ensemble at the moment. Pretty decent, yeah? Not too shabby at all. Hello, Tom Carrera. We opened with one of your songs today. Well, your new song. So, pretty decent for nix, for nothing, for absolutely toss all. So that's the first sound in there. We'll run through the stuff. So now that you know there's 4 sections, and what's really cool is you could have, before we move on to the next tab, you could have 4 sections, your 4 sections here, all be strings and pads. And you could change between them. So you can mix and match them all up. You don't have to have keys in here, electric pianos. So you've got total control. And I mean control coming out the wazoo. So this is your sound section here. You've got a settings section. And with this, you'll see each section you are able to add some, to mess around with the MIDI settings. This is where all that can be found, yeah? So now we're on this strings and pads. So we have a hold. We can actually turn that on and off. We have expression here. So you can control the expression. You have octaves, so you can turn up. Show you my keyboard as well. So you can control your octaves via here as well. You can transpose. Plus, what's this nice little feature here, you can control what MIDI channel it's coming out of. So you could actually, have a whole lot of these instruments going to different MIDI channels. Really, really ace. Man, for free, this is just ridiculous. Plus you can split up your instrument across your keys. So if I only want this to play across a certain part of my keyboard, I can, with my finger, drag this to only be a certain part of my keyboard. And you see, when I get to these keys, there's nothing there. So only from C so then I can put another instrument for the rest of the keyboard. So you can see how easy it is to split these up. You just drag these handles. And you'll notice when I drag the handles, these little sections, the lower key moves. So you can do it two ways. You can move it this way and change your keys that way. Really wicked. And you'll notice as well, there's some, not only are there little handles here to do that with, but you also have handles up the top and bottom. What is that for, I hear you say? Well, you can change the velocity. So I can pull this down. We'll show you my keyboard again. So I have to hit really hard. It's not even registering because it's So you can change the velocity, and you'll see as well, when I lift these handles up and down, it's moving these here. So they coincide with these little knobs here. So you can definitely mess around with the velocity to your heart's content. And this applies to everything that you have in here. Really, really wicked stuff. So that's those controls. You can split your keyboard. We'll come back to it. We'll split the keyboard up soon. All right, let's go to effects. So you also have a huge number of built-in effects. Exactly, Gary Hubs. Take the money. Take Gary's money. He's desperate to throw nothing at this app. Absolutely. Throw nothing at it. I can't do any sound effects today because my sound effects board isn't working. And I didn't have enough time to restart OBS. All right, so you've got a 3-band EQ in here. So if I enable this, you'll see I just touch it and it's enabled. And now I can... So you've got an EQ in there, absolutely free. But guess what? There's more, because if you touch this little pencil over here on the side, this stunning pencil over here, you will get all of these effects as well. A chorus, a phaser, a flanger, a tremolo, a ping-pong delay, a wah-wah, a compressor and limiter, and a distortion. Throw some chorus on there, and let's throw some ping-pong delay on there, and let's throw some compressor and limiter and some distortion. Then when we click close, you'll see all these wonderful things in here, and you can just scroll across and see them all. So we can add the chorus now. Add some ping-pong. There you go. You've got a compressor in here, some distortion. So you've got all these effects that you can just lay on, absolutely. And how to get rid of them, you just uncheck the boxes. We'll keep the EQ on there. So all those effects are in there, and you can add those to each track. So that's fancy pants, isn't it? Distortion. I know, Tom Carrera. Thomas Christ is getting damn excited. And also, if on the last tab here is your master tab. So in here, you have a you've got a delay in here and a reverb. So we'll turn on that. We've got the reverb on. We can change the room size up. And in the master section here, you actually do have a 3-band EQ as a master out and a compressor as well if you want to turn those on. Plus you have a delay if you want to bang that on. Sweet, yeah, pretty cool. Also, you'd get a whole bunch of presets up here. So we'll have a little play with these, and this will show you how you can have multiple effects in here. So we'll just run through a few of them quickly. So we'll click on that one, go back to our main sound. Pretty sure, where are we? Let's go to a mix, one that's got a mix in here. So this one has a so now you see with this preset we've got an acoustic piano selected, and you'll know when they're selected because they are brighter than the other two. So we've got 2 different sounds, and I can go in here and turn this on if I want. I can turn this one on if I want. Let's add a string selection to this, give it a bit of volume. Go in here, we can add so pretty cool for layering multiple effects and multiple sounds in here. Really awesome. Add some chorus to this. You can turn on and off as you will. And why is that one disappeared? This keys one. Where are you? Why are you not playing? Maybe it's set to no. It's just not playing. That's cool, isn't it? I love live demos. Never work with animals and apps. Is it on? There you go. It's not playing for some reason. I'm going to go back and set that. So we've got an electric piano in here. Let's. Hello, doctor's orders. We've got in here. There we go. That's better. So in here we've got. We'll add some strings in here now. Let's do some cellos. And you can change all the volumes up till you get the right mix. Bring this electric piano down. Really cool stuff. Really, really wicked stuff. But you can even go one step further, and you can, we'll go back to our screen here, And then we'll run through all the instruments that are in here one by one. But you can go into each. So we'll take this keys, for example. Click on this so you can see you don't have to use what's in here. We can go out to the library and change this to strings and pads. And then we can do that with all of these. So now we can click here, go strings and pads. We can turn them all into strings and pads and then change them into individual parts of the strings and pads. So I know for number 1, we'll use this string ensemble. For number 2, so you can build your own orchestra. And then for number 3, we've got cellos. And then for number 4, we could pick like this synth choir or voice pad. So now, so you have absolute freedom to go and mess with whatever you want. Plus, you can, as I showed before, you can go into the settings here, and I might want the cellos to be an octave lower. So we can take down this octave here. And we might want to take the voice pad up an octave and maybe bring the string ensemble down 2 octaves. Really wonderful stuff. Super cool. Again, free. What can you say? What does Gregory say? It seems like this app is crying out for some in-app purchases and extra packs. Who knows what is down the line? I'm sure they have the model ready to go. But, I mean, for free to kick off with, you know, this is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. One thing I found, now I don't know if it's just me, I couldn't get more than 2 instances of it running in my AUM for some reason. It may be something with my iPad. I don't really know. But what's really cool is you actually don't need to have multiple instances. So because you can change the MIDI channel on here, you can select different instruments to run to different MIDI channels. So I could, in something like Euclidean, I could choose a channel for this particular one. So I could go into here and set channel 1. And then I could send all of these different instruments all using one instance of this. So that's really cool. I haven't tried that. Should I try it? Maybe it won't work. Maybe I'm a dickhead. Let's see if it does work. There's a thread on the forums. It's pretty juicy in terms of CPU. Yeah. So I could only get 2 of them running. But as you saw at the start, I had 2 of them running. I had 3 of them running. But how did I do that? Well, I had 2 AUv3 instances of it running, which were attached to Euclidean. And the third one was I was running an Interap audio instance of it. So sneaky peeky deaky. There you go. Now, in something like Euclidean, see here, you have things like your channels. So we've got channel 1 selected. I could do channel 2 here, channel 3, and channel 4. And hopefully that would work, would it? I don't know. So let's see. We've got this one set to channel 1. We can go to this one set to channel 2. This one set to channel 3. I haven't tried this, by the way, so if it doesn't work, I'll just have to go back to the drawing board and see if I can get it to work. So then we've got channel 4. So now, I don't know if it will work. It probably won't. I think I've got to choose something. No, it's not working. It's coming through. So how do I do this? Do I have to set this to one of these? It is working. How cool's that? So with one instance of this, we have, I can turn these off. How wicked is that? And all I did was here, so change channel 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've just set every instrument to a different MIDI channel. Beautiful. Wow. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. That's super cool. Let's generate some other sounds, shall we? Let's go in here, randomize. We'll do a polymeter. We'll do a polyrhythm. So what you could also do, let's just do this. Now the reason this is working, right? I'll stop this for you. So all of these are set to port 1 here, yeah? So now if I create another, I think this makes sense. If I create another Euclidean, or let's see if we create another one of these, because I can only do 2, remember, before it crashes. Let's see if this works. Let's open another Numa Player. And whatever's already here, so we've got a piano, we'll turn all these on. Then we'll go into the settings and change these to 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then go in here. I think, I need to create another set of Euclidean. Do I know what I'm doing? Never. Never, ever. And then if we go in here and set this to channel, we want to set these ports all to channel 2, right? And then go in here, what do we want? 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we'll randomize all of these. Host sync. And then we have to lock this one into Euclidean 2. Look at that. Demented, I tell you. So this one's in F. Let's change this one to F as well. The key of F. And we can go in here and change whatever instrument we want to an upright piano there. A bit of... So we have this one running, which has got the piano. we got a squeeze box in there as well. We can add some black hole to this sucker as well. Give it some sex. It was a dark and stormy night. It was so dark, I couldn't see a thing until I put on my glasses. So, as you can see, using the MIDI features in here is really cool. Obviously not cool for GarageBand because they don't open up all those MIDI features. But to be able to add in one AUv3 in GarageBand a selection of 4 instruments to create some stuff, really handy stuff. Shall we remove this for now? Let's remove this. Oh, let's just save it anyway. I like saving garbage that I make. Numa 1. Now we can delete it. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. In fact, let's just clear the whole lot and start again. Good stuff. What time is it? 8:45 in the morning. I'm not sure what time Pete's on, if he's directly after me or he's got an hour difference. I'm not really sure. Numa. Let's go through some of the sounds in this wonderful app. I'm just going to put Black Hole on because even though there's wonderful effects in here, I just find it easier to do this. And then we'll go through some of the presets. So these are the acoustic pianos that you get. I'm just going to pump all these volumes up. So that's the Model D 1983 piano. Here's a Model F 2000. Thanks guys for letting me know. And the other thing too, you have more functions down here as well. So you have sound controls, and they change for each instrument. So you can change the tone. So not only do you get EQ for each instrument, you've got tone, you've got resonance, and you can dampen the noise, because you do get clicks and stuff from so your keys and all that kind of stuff, which is wonderful. An upright piano, there you go. "75 more minutes to convince Russ he needs this." Yeah, I'll leave that to you, Jerry. I don't like trying to convince Russ of anything. No thanks. So you've got electric pianos. We'll turn this on. You've got this Mark 1. Mark 2. You have a whirly. Let's take off a little bit of black hole. It's a bit heavy on the old reverb. So you'll notice, as I said, with each instrument, you get a different set of controls down here. So this one has tone, time. So you can can add tremolo. What else is in here? We've got a different whirly. Pretty damn good stuff. We got FM in here as well. Pretty neat, huh? And the funny thing is, this thing came on the App Store last week. It was on the App Store for like an hour, and it disappeared. And I was salivating to get it. I was like, and it disappeared. So it was gone from the App Store, and then a day later it appeared. So possibly there was something wrong with it when it first came out, and they just did a little bit of fixaroony. Let's turn on this sucker. So we have a clav. Yeah, it still is on. It's a little bit, can take it off. You pull that down a little bit. So again, with each change, it adds an extra effect. So you've got a chorus here. Nice. Sexy. A marimba. Everyone needs a marimba. Mimic your phone. Beautiful. Here we go. These are always really hard sounds to replicate. It's either hit or miss, you know. I don't think so. Tom asks if it has a thumb piano. God, you want it all, don't you? You want it all, and you want it now. That's all right. Fancy pants. So that's all of those. And then the last set of stuff is the strings and pads. And you've got a string ensemble. Again, with these, you actually have a cutoff, resonance, attack, release, which is nice. Yes, so that's your strings ensemble. Then you have a string selection. Some cellos. Got a synth pad. Synth pad 2. Then you got these voice pads. There's 2 of these. And a synth choir. Yes. We've covered all of that, Bear. There are all effects in here. So you have all of these. So you have chorus, phaser, flanger, tremolo, ping pong delay, wah, compressor, distortion. All of that is already in here. And then you have a master effects too of reverb. So you can bring up the reverb, delay. So what's really interesting here about the delay too, and the reverb, you can actually send levels to different zones of your keyboard as well if you've got a split. So if you're doing a split, let's cover that before we go as well with split. We'll bring this back up to the cellos. I'm just going to take that off and bring back in my wonderful black hole. So we'll bring in like a so let's do a split of the keyboard here. So we're on the strings, so you need to select it, and now let's move these down here. We can move this to... Right, so we've got our strings taking up this part of the board, and then we'll go to our keys here, and we'll select this. Grab the arm. Come on. Grab you and go to C here. So now you can see on the keyboard, strings. And you can split this keyboard up across, you know, how many other parts you want. So we could actually go in, take from this C and bring in maybe here. Bring in, what do we do? We'll turn this one. We'll turn this one on and go library, keys, word of marimba in there. And then take this all the way to there. So we've got 3 sections now. Pretty wicked, huh? Ace, I love it. Free, what can you say? Tons of fun to be had with this. Plus, you've got all these presets in here as well. Tons of presets. So 30 of them. And some of them are set into zones. So you can see down the bottom here, this one's like a zones MIDI channel. So it splits everything up into zones with MIDI channels attached to it. You've got things like a FM pop ballad. Let's just run through some of them, see what they sound like. Christmas choir. Oh, how nice is that? So this one's been split into keys. Yes, I'm giving away 1,000 copies of this today. So enter by typing "I'm a dick" in the chat. And I'll give you all 1,000. What can you say? Fantastic app. Really cool. Love it. Remember, it's on Mac and PC as well. Go download it. Have some fun with it. See if it works for you. If it doesn't, delete it. I don't really care. It's up to you. It's your music that you make. The things that make you happy, you know. Tomorrow, what is on the show? Hey, hit the like if you're having fun and all that kind of stuff. Please do it. Help the channel and all that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're new to the channel, welcome to you. Hopefully, I'm more active tomorrow. Awake and all this stuff and feeling better. We'll get there. What am I trying to do now? I want to open this. Tomorrow, we are... I get a commission on every sale. Can't wait for that. Tomorrow, we're going to look at this. The Launchpad DJ, which I had a look at last week when I showed off the Launchpad, this thing here, the Launchpad X. That thing there. Well, this is pretty much the companion app. So we'll have a look at this. Really cool stuff. Adding samples to it. I didn't know what to call it because it's kind of like a beat maker, a launcher. It's a whole lot of things, but you can make really cool music with it using samples pretty much. Yeah, so we'll have a look at this tomorrow. And then, folks, what else? We'll cover it again. This is coming up the day after the What the Fuck went down for the Apple event. And then on Friday, awesome stuff. Black covers will be on the show, so hang around. And I've missed a day in between there as well because something cool's coming. Watch this space. Alrighty, that is it for today. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And we all rise together. I'll see you tomorrow, yeah? Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye. Cue that music. There it is. See ya. Oh, yeah. I think Russ put a link in. Russ's pick of the day. Mars Capone. It's in the chat. Click on it. Support your community. Support your musicians. Do it. Yeah. Bye-bye.